The underlined portion is in the middle of the passage, but we got to read the entire passage. So let's take a look. Generally, it takes tule geese about 4 days to migrate south for the winter. From their summer breeding grounds in Cook Inlet, Alaska, the birds begin by flying over the Gulf of Alaska, keeping about 100 miles from the Canadian shore. They pause to rest in the Pacific Ocean, then fly towards Summer Lake, Oregon, before finally arriving at their winter destination of Sacramento Valley, California. In 2020, however, it took the geese over twice as long to make their way from Cook Inlet to Sacramento Valley. According to researchers, the reason was airborne pollutants. So, okay, there's a long story here. There's a lot of important ideas, but this particular part just seems to be like how they start. This is the start of the flight, I guess. They literally say the word begin. So I don't know. Let's see what it says. It illustrates a change in tule geese's usual flight behavior. No, it does not. That comes much, much later, right? So the change happens, but it happens later. Remember, stay focused on the question. The question is, what does the underlined thing do? It does not show the change. B, it suggests an explanation for why tule geese breed in Alaska. So just turn that into a question. Why do tule geese breed in Alaska? I don't know. It's just where they're from, I guess. I have no idea. So I can't answer that question. Probably not right. C, it describes part of the tule geese's typical winter migration journey. So typical is the word that stands out to me. It's a strong word. But is that the typical way? Yes, because then later they tell us they do different things. So seems pretty typical. It is part of their migration journey. Is it the winter? I guess I could go check, but let's look at D. It compares tule geese to other birds. No. I don't even need to keep reading. There's no other birds. It's just those. So yeah, C is the answer here. But notice that A was a nice big trap sitting at the beginning of this thing. They know some people are going to read that you just finished reading the passage where they talked about them going a different route or doing a different thing, and that's stuck in your head. Stay focused on the question. It wants us to talk about the underlined portion. The answer choice better do that too. Some of the traps for these questions will be good descriptions, great descriptions of other parts of the passage. So you got to be careful. Now, to be clear, that does not mean we should just read the underlined portion. We have to read everything no matter what, because we need that context of what's going on. We wouldn't understand that it's the typical migration unless we read later on that there was some atypical, some unusual things that had happened in a different year. So we do need that full context, but whenever you're between multiple choices, the one that's about the underline, that's the one to answer.